Hello everyone. So today I'm working with a new deck. This is the Premium Color Edition, the Guiding Light Tarot. And it is a deck designed by Victoria Iva. I have another one of her decks, and her decks are great with the layers and the contrast of the light and the shadow. She shows, the light side of humanity and then the shadow side of humanity. And there are many layers within her work, and the quality of the deck is really, it's quite beautiful. But I wanted to do a reading with this deck just to see what kind of wanted to come through for the highest and best messages of those of you that are watching. So remember to receive only what resonates, release anything that does not resonate. This is also a deck, I would say, that is for those of you that have done your shadow work, okay? For those of you that have done your shadow work, and also it's more of a mature deck, okay? Because like I said, it does show likeness to, darker sides of humanity. Okay, and as we know, we have light and shadow, right? So let's go ahead and see highest and best messages here for the collective. What wants to come through? Okay, beautiful. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So it looks like the energy here, and we have the Queen of Cups. There is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is slow and steady. If you see, again, you see even the contrast in this card, like how this Knight is kind of moving through the fog, right? There's kind of this unknown energy here. But this Knight of Pentacles has a goal, okay? So this could be your energy. You have a goal that you're moving towards, even though, you can't necessarily see every step forward, right? But you're taking things one step at a time. And we also have the Six of Cups, and look how beautiful this interpretation is of the Six of Cups. I also have to share that with there's a guidebook that comes with this, and the creator actually shares her interpretations of these cards as well as the traditional interpretations, which is pretty cool. So with the Six of Cups here, you see that there's a growing and connecting energy happening here. So for some of you, maybe your goal right now is to connect with someone. This could be with someone, like a childhood friend, a friendship, maybe, you're wanting to collaborate more. We also have kind of the Three of Cups. So to me, it feels like for some of you, there is a lot of happiness and joy that you're connecting with the Three of Cups, a lot of celebration energy, okay? But this could also be about healing connections with this Six of Cups, because we have, the three that are upright and the three that are turned over here, right? But there is that beautiful connection that is happening. So it feels like whatever your, your interpretation, your intention is here, it's growing. You're starting to see it. You're feeling it. You could even be feeling less and less density in your life. You could feel that shifting, or you could feel that shifting in your connection. Maybe some of you, you're just working on building a friendship with someone, or you're focusing on your friendship within your romantic relationship at this time. And with the Six of Cups, that's about balance and harmony, and, growing things slowly, taking time to nurture the connection. Okay, this could also be, since again it's 3 and 3, the balance of both of you putting in the effort to nurture, this connection. If it is a romantic relationship, or again, if it is just a goal that you're evolving and growing here. We also have the Queen of Cups, okay? And the Queen of Cups energy here is about flow and intuition. You see her third eye there. She's receiving, you have the water symbol, and her third eye is quite lit up here. So, you might be very strong in your claircognizance or your clairvoyance at this time. And I feel like, because this Queen of Cups in particular, is in a pretty shadowy energy, I feel like you could be doing your shadow work, or you're just not revealing, the moves that you're making at this time, okay? But I feel like you're intuitively feeling into things and slowly growing things in your life that you feel bring you happiness, that you feel you want to nurture. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, we have the Star. So I'm getting really sassy energy coming from the Queen of Cups, which is great. What I'm sensing here, you've done so much healing on yourself and you've released so much conditioning. I just have to say that. But with the Star energy here, you're very much connected in with your Star family. You're connected in with your own healing process. You're very focused on that higher frequency information, right? You're focused on maybe even a higher realm at this time with the Star energy. But you're focused on your alignment and you don't care what anyone else thinks, okay? You're also really trusting in the way in which your progress, the way in which you're progressing, like the pace that you're moving at, you're quite happy with, right? Wow. Let's see what else wants to come through. We have the Four of Wands, yeah. So that's underneath the Six of Cups, okay? So there is definitely a focus on, again, it could be a goal because the Four of Wands is also like a portal energy or a doorway. But with this Four of Wands, it's about stabilizing something, right? So you have the Six of Cups, balance and harmony, right? And then you have the Four of Wands, which, like a table having four legs, creates this balanced foundation. So many of you could also be starting a new connection perhaps, and you're focused on the friendship part of it and building that foundation first. Okay, with that beautiful Four of Wands energy. And then you have that light shining through of like, a blessing of the alchemy, of this foundation. And there's still this edginess, like I love how she created the wands because there's a spiky energy, right? And the spiky energy is kind of protecting this foundation, protecting this relationship, protecting this, this new beginning. The Four of Wands is also about a celebration, a milestone. Let's see what else wants to come through. So we have the Hierophant energy, and we have the Five of Cups. So what I get about this is you've released a lot of conditioning with the Five of Cups, okay? You kind of taken the time to look at what resonates and what doesn't, and you've taken the time to release, because all this cup energy speaks of vibration, speaks of feeling, speaks of emotion, right? The water energy and flow. And with that Five of Cups energy, this one of these cups, the one that is lit up, is actually dividing these other cups here, which is very interesting. So you might have felt separated from someone or something for a longer kind of period of time, and you're moving away from that separation with the Five of Cups. And it could have been, your own, I'm getting like a past energy and like your own narratives or lower frequency energies that you were releasing so that you could come together with someone or that you could heal some sort of connection. But again, I think that this healing started within you. And I feel like there was something divinely guided that kind of drew a line here. There was a separation, but I feel like it was something that was divinely guided. Wow. So that you and the other person could receive the information, receive the downloads, receive the energy that's important for you to receive. Before coming together, before healing, before growing. So even if you haven't yet met this person, whether this is in friendship, business, this is just vibrational match energies, kind of what I'm sensing this is moving towards. It's like you were prepared before you came together to grow together. Okay, and I feel like it's been quite slow, this progress. But you could kind of, you know, again, like apply this template to a friendship, to building a business with somebody. For some of you, you know, collaboration. There's definitely collaboration energy, but there was also a very important separation, so that you could receive what you needed to receive, and this person could receive what they needed to receive before there was this coming together. Okay. And the Hierophant energy kind of does speak of that, right? But again, I think part of that process is also like the releasing of the conditioning that needed to happen. Okay. See what else happens. What else is coming through? You have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration. Okay. So there's a lot of collaboration that's going to be happening. I get the sense you're more tapped in with either your higher self, cosmic energies. Like, this doesn't feel very human to me. This feels like you're more tapped in with your spiritual self. You're more tapped in with this higher level, this higher timeline, this, you know, higher dimension, and you're bringing it down kind of into the physical. Again, so much conditioning has been released here. But with this Three of Pentacles, you know, this is about collaboration. But being very aware, again, the contrast in this deck, right? Because this energy here in the middle could be more of a negative energy, or could be more of the, depends on how you look at it. But it's the Pentacle reverse, so it's more like the Devil energy. So this is about being aware of your intention, your energy, and what you're alchemizing, or like what you're creating together. That's something that's important to be aware of here. Because it feels like your collaboration with this Three of Pentacles, whether it's, you know, it does feel like it's with another person here, whether it's in love, whether it's in career, however you are collaborating, it feels like vulnerability, authenticity, and whatever you're creating is much bigger than yourself, is much bigger than, you know, both of you separate, right? The Three of Pentacles is also about contracts, so this could be with business. So being very clear, you know, having very clear expectations, being very clear about, you know, what sort of contract, you know, you're signing here. Is it ego-driven, right? Are you creating something that is ego-driven? Are you creating something from a higher timeline, and being aware of that? Because to me, that's what the Devil energy represents, is the ego, the fear, you know, the restriction. Let's clarify this Three of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is a call to, and the Ace of Wands. Now, you both could have a lot of experience here that you're building off of to create a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, right? But the Ten of Wands is kind of feeling burdened, feeling overburdened. But again, the way that this is, you know, created, there was something built from these Ten of Wands. They're not just scattered, you know, they're very purposefully placed. So there could be something that you are building here, okay? But with the Three of Pentacles, again, to me, it's like you might, especially with that Queen of Cups energy, it's the Queen of Cups, but I'm also getting like the Queen of Swords, where it's like you're going to be very picky about who you collaborate with. You're going to be very picky about, you know, the energies of others around you and their intention. I feel like you're going to very much trust and have discernment, you know, trust in your intuition, but also have an incredible amount of discernment. Because some people can be very, you know, their energy can be very burdensome. So that's something to be aware of here, to make the right, you know, choose the right one, choose the right opportunity, choose what feels in alignment for you, what excites you, what, what you're passionate about. I do feel also like if this is some sort of work collaboration with the Three of Pentacles energy, it could be that you both are working through fears as well. So being aware of the alchemy or the energy that you are creating together. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. What is this? This new beginning. It's very inspiring. Two of Wands. Kind of being at a little bit of a crossroads. I think you're going to be taking a lot of time to pause, especially with the Knight of Pentacles energy, to pause and ask yourself, okay, what direction do I want to move in next? Which energy feels in alignment and is exciting for me to move forward with here? There's a lot of choices coming through. Yeah, we have the Moon energy. Okay. So we have the Star and the Moon energy. Some of you might be, kind of looking at the influence of the cosmos when you're making decisions. Some of you, that might be something that you're interested in, or something that maybe you're interested in exploring here. Maybe something that you're passionate about. But I get this sense because this being's back is turned to us, and they're looking forward. I feel like this is looking forward into the unknown, looking forward into the future here. And with this Moon card, it kind of shows the phases. So aligning, especially with that feminine flow, that feminine energy, like aligning the lunar cycles with the action that you're taking, that might be something that you embrace, something that's quite powerful and helpful for you. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So the Knight of Cups is kind of a dreamy energy. You might also want to take note of kind of what's showing up in your dreams, what messages you're kind of receiving through your dreams. Some of you, maybe you're more focused on work, or you're more focused on different aspects of your life. But with the Knight of Cups, it's also like romantic energy, a dating energy coming through. You might be connecting with an energy, within the dream space that's going to be coming into your physical, into your physical reality that you might be aligning with. This person might want to impress you. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting with the energy of that. I think it's a Pegasus. Could be a Pegasus, or it could be a horse. But the effort that's being put in here. Some of you, in the very near future, you're going to be having a choice, between two potential love interests here. Or it could also be, two different dreams. You might be thinking about, how can I bring together these two passions that I have? One passion or one interest might be very practical, while the other one's quite intuitive. The Empress energy, and you're going to do it with the Empress, okay? Yeah, I think that a lot of this flow that you're sensing and feeling is you're tuning in more so with like the energy shifts that are happening with the cosmos, and being like, okay, it's like you're having some sort of response to that, and then you're figuring out how to move with the energies rather than being disempowered or blocked by them with the Ten of Wands. You're figuring out how to move with them. And with the Empress energy, that's the highest frequency, one of the highest frequency feminine cards here. There's something that you're growing. There's something that you are manifesting here. The Empress is someone who has pretty much all that they require. And, there's definitely that spark of creation here. Okay. within that has been growing within you. So I feel like there's a dream. You know, we started out with a goal here with the Knight of Pentacles. There's a dream, there's a goal, there is, you know, for some of you, if you are, you know, yeah, some of you here are in a relationship or coming together with somebody and moving towards, you know, the Four of Wands can also be marriage, right? But you could also be starting a family for some of you too with this Empress energy coming through. But this is deep fulfillment, and this is, you know, the goddess energy embodied. The sacred feminine energy embodied. And look how enlightened, you know, that feminine energy is. And if you see, like, you know, with the way this card is, like, this feminine energy is completely authentic, right? And passionate, because we have that red energy coming through. Embodied, passionate, authentic, very true, you know, to who she is. Now, it doesn't have to be a she, it can be a man, but this is that feminine energy. What I'm getting for those of you watching this is, like, if you haven't quite found your life path or your purpose that brings you a lot of joy and a lot of excitement and passion, I feel like that's something soon you will be discovering. I feel like some sort of dream or wish fulfillment will be happening here with the star. I feel like you released so much conditioning that was maybe holding you back. Maybe it was like the opinions of others, or, you know, there's something here where it's like you are just 100% trusting in yourself, your higher self, and you are moving forward, and you're birthing this new energy into the world and into your life. The Empress is that abundance as well. Many of you could be healing, you know, your mindset when it comes to money, when it comes to abundance. Anything else want to come through? Six of Swords, yeah, moving forward in a smoother way. Yeah, this is about, you know, you're just going to be navigating your journey in a smoother way, okay? Navigating your ascension in a smoother way, but I feel like there's just this shift that's happening within you where your amount of trust that you have in yourself is incredible, okay? And you're being guided, I feel, to the Six of Swords. I feel like you're being guided forward. You know, you've had experiences, you've learned from them. But things are moving forward in a much smoother way because you're accessing higher levels of wisdom, higher levels of intelligence and information, and ways to kind of move through, you know, your experience at this time, or create your experience at this time with the Empress. And you might, you know, you might be facing some adversity with that. We have the Five of Swords. You might have to really stand up and fight for what you believe in. And when I say fight for what you believe in, I don't mean quite literally. I mean just holding your ground. The Empress energy, you know, is a very present and powerful energy. The Empress isn't running around, right? The Empress energy is attracting to her. The Empress energy is a very comforting energy for other people to be around as well, because it's very grounded, very stable, yet very high vibrational and embodied. You know, whoever I'm connecting with here, like, you've done a lot of embodiment work, or that's what you're focusing on, and it shows. Now with that Five of Swords, you know, it's like you're going to stand up for yourself and what you believe in. You know, with the Star and the, you know, that Queen of Cups energy, like, you know what feels in alignment. You know what your true north is, or you can feel it and you're moving towards it, right? Sometimes it's not the destination, it's the journey. So you will stand your ground against, you know, anyone who doesn't, you know, who's kind of trying to block or create any sort of unnecessary drama, create energy leaks, okay? Even lower frequencies that you're releasing, and boom, look at that, the Two of Cups, that alchemy. Kind of sense that energy, you know, coming through here. Your vibrational matches. You're learning more about what is in alignment with you. You're learning more about your own internal masculine and feminine energies and how, they harmonize and work together. The Two of Cups, is two souls that have done the work, and they bring together, their energy. And it creates a beautiful alchemy here. But your awareness of the energies around you, I feel, is very important. The energies that you're working with is very important. Okay, we have the Devil energy and we have the Emperor energy coming out here as well with the Two of Cups. So we have Empress, Emperor energy. But there is, again, a magnetism. What I'm getting with this Devil energy and the Emperor energy is that someone has like an incredible draw, magnetism towards you here. Yeah, there's a lot of desire. And then we have the Strength card, but the balance, okay? The Devil energy can be restrictive, it can be controlling. Sometimes, it's fear energy, right? But you have the Strength card coming out, which is the one that balances, right? So I feel like, you're going to be attracting in what you desire. You're figuring out the best ways to navigate for you, what is in alignment with you, what is authentic for you, what is not, and you have no problem speaking up for yourself with that. And you're, again, like you're attracting in, I feel like, your desires. But even if like this is your partner, because you have the Emperor energy with the Devil energy, if like they're still going to be doing their shadow work, or they're going to be minding themselves here with the Strength card. Of course, receive what resonates. But I feel like in order for somebody to be in alignment with you in your Empress energy, like they definitely have to be doing their shadow work, right? They need to be aware of who they are. They need to be doing their shadow work and learning how to love themselves. Unconditionally as well, as you do with the Empress energy. And the Emperor energy in this deck is like a structure, a very solid structure here. Yeah, this person is, we have the Four of Pentacles. Holding on tight to you, okay? So if you've not yet met this person, this could, unfold in the near future. But I do feel like you're working on healing some sort of connection or friendship, or again, you'll be evolving and growing with this person, which, that's really beautiful when you grow together, right? Or you could be, meeting this person. But I feel like there's something that you're healing with someone here. Could even be with the Six of Cups. It could be inner child healing, which that came out on my Instagram. One of my Instagram posts recently was about relationships and kind of the inner child coming forward, either in a way that's really productive and helpful, or showing up with wounding and showing where, there needs to be more love, or there needs to be more awareness with that inner child healing, right? Yeah, but I feel like once this Emperor meets you, or, evolves, or kind of has this a realization of this Two of Cups experience, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Four of Pentacles and the Strength. Like, this person just wants to make sure this foundation is good, this relationship is good, they don't want to miss out on this Empress, okay? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. It's a perfect place to end this reading with the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So things are shifting in such a beautiful way, but I think it's because of your alignment. It's the work that you've been doing. It's your confidence within yourself. But it's also you again, like navigating, learning the best way to navigate with what works for you, and having no issues with saying this doesn't work for me, right? This collaboration is for me, or this collaboration isn't for me. You know, there could be a contract here that feels very heavy, you know, feels very ego heavy, and you're like, that's not for me, right? But it looks like much is shifting and changing here with the Wheel of Fortune. There's determination. I feel like there's clarity. And there's evolution. Okay, High Priestess is the next card. The High Priestess energy. And she looks quite extraterrestrial, doesn't she? She looks Pleiadian. Your higher self is guiding you, okay? So make sure that you are connecting in with your higher self, those higher frequencies. You know, continue with your practices. Any sort of challenges, like I feel like you overcome them. You know, you hold your ground, you have your boundaries. I feel like your frequency also protects you as well, your intention, your energetic intention. And then you've got that Emperor energy as well, wanting to have something stable. And I'm not saying this Emperor is perfect, not at all. But with the Strength card here, it's like there is that work that this person would be putting in, and that you would see it. Like if there was something that happened within this connection that upset you, I feel like this Emperor would take the time to work on that, and you would see that change, right? Instead of just trying to make it up to you and ignoring what upset you, right? But actually addressing it. Because there's a lot of alchemy, there's a lot of healing, and alignment within this energy. So beautiful changes happening, you being true to yourself. Congratulations, because this is really nice energy to come through. I mean, this is really beautiful. So just be mindful of who you're collaborating with, the energies that are around, that you're not taking on other energies or responsibilities that are not yours to take on. Make sure you have your energetic boundaries, be true to yourself, you know, and continue to create, you know, create your timeline here. Okay? Then I feel like you're attracting in everything else. So that's stunning. I will put the information about this deck in the comments, okay, for those of you that are interested. And thank you so much for joining me. Again, receive what resonates, release what does not. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.